Hello. We are here today because we are going to celebrate Black history with a few activities. It's also an opportunity as a teaching moment for my children, and hopefully, you all will learn something and possibly do some of these activities as well. So, today, I've got my melanin of different shades shirt on. You can get that at texasbrownsugar.com. They are 30% off right now till Sunday. So I think it's like $11 for this shirt, but I definitely check it out. Sale until Sunday. Also, on if you are new to Wind Down Wednesday, we typically do a toast. And today's toast is going to be all about those who paved the path for us today. So we've got a little activity and I've got something for that. But cheers to Black excellence. So, girls, are you ready for a few activities?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks, let's see what we got today. All right. As you all know, too, also, I wanted to start a segment with Wind Down Wednesday, as I did it earlier today with my coffee convos. I want to start a celebration segment where we just celebrate little things, big things. No one has DM'd me or emailed me any of their celebrations. If you are on live now, please comment some of your celebrations so we can celebrate. We have some celebrating to do because my daughter tell them what you got on your science test today.
I got on my science test. I got one wrong, so I basically got a 96, which is an A in third grade.
A 96%. Woo! Let's do our dance. Yay! And my other daughter, come here. We are celebrating that she can write her name neatly and her last name. Woo! All right. Okay. We've got a couple things we're going to get moving today. Again, give me some celebrations that you guys, so we can celebrate with you. Something you want to celebrate with. We would love to celebrate with you all. Today, we also want to give a shout out. If you're in the Houston area, go to Black Market, their retail store in Pearland, Texas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check them out. I will be sure to put their details in the description. It is Black History Month. Let's use our dollars and support Black businesses. Again, Black Market, their retail store in the Pearland Town Center. We've gone there multiple times, right?
Yes, to get new shoes, get our hair done, clear.
That's the town center, but I'm talking about like Black Market.
Oh, you gone there, love.
Yeah, you've got some lip gloss there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you got some tea.
I got some tea. Yeah. All right. So check them out. All right. Starting off, we have girls. Are you ready? You're ready. Oh, Riley's not. Oh, okay. All right, Riley, come on. Let's see what we got. All right. So we are going to start out with, let's see what we got. It's called Carry a Candle. Now, I've got a lot of the activities today from the Kids Guide to African American History, a really cool book. And I highly recommend it. Lots of cool activities, and we're a lot of our activities we're doing today come from this book here. So, first activity: carry a candle. Now, Harriet Tubman is a woman who led over 300 African Americans into freedom. And they called her General Tubman. And a lot of times she carried the African Americans into freedom during nighttime. So she couldn't see. And she would sing to them. She would walk across the road as they were in the fields working, and she would sing to them and sing to them with special key words to let them know where to meet her at. But it was still dark when they went. And so what she did was she would take a teacup and make a candle. So today, Riley, well, we have materials here to make a candle. It's still in the process we're making. We'll make that later. But to and because it requires adult supervision, we decided we were just going to use some tea lights. So we're going to use some tea lights and to demonstrate how Harriet may have used her candle in the dark to lead people. So Riley, come up, turn your tea light on. Turn your tea light on, Riley. Turn hers off so she can turn hers on. Thank you. Go ahead and turn your tea light on and walk around as if you were Harriet Tubman trying to lead people into freedom. And it's dark. Pretend like it's dark, and all you have is your light in your candle. And it's the candle that you got. Great job. Nyla, can you imagine taking a whole bunch of people in the dark with only a candle to guide you? Very difficult. She did it. All right. For our next activity, Nyla, if you would do the duties, take those back over there. We'll put this here, there. Go ahead and get the bandanas and the stick for me, please. This next activity is called Carry a Stick. Now, you have to remember that when Harriet Tubman told the people as she's going across the street singing her song, saying, "Hey, meet me at the pond," they were like, "Oh, I've got to get my prized possessions. I have to get my favorite things and pack them up." Now, when you're running from people, you can't carry a lot, right? So what they did was give your sister a bandana, please. They took what like a some cloth, some fabric, and they put their most prized possessions in there. So, what I want you guys to do, I'm going to give you let's give you 30 seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get some of your favorite things. If you were to go off on a very long trip, what would you take with you? We'll flatten it out, but what you got to do, Riley, is you have to figure out what you would get and put in your on your cloth. Do you know what that is? Okay, well let's flatten out yours, okay? Let's get yours. Okay. All right. Okay. Nyla, you got yours.
Are you ready? You better be ready, y'all.
Okay. You got it? Okay, get ready to go and get your favorite stuff. On your mark. Get set. Go. Riley, what would you put in your thing? Find something to put into your bandana. What would you put in there? What about a baby or your tablet? You'd put your tablet? Okay, go get it. Go, go, go. I don't know who's going to get it first. You got your stuff? All right, Nyla, your time is up. Let's see if all your stuff will fit on here. Okay, put yours up there. So, what they would do is they would take it and they would fold it up. Oh, Nyla, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it.
I think I will.
Oh, it's kind of tight. Might have to not take some of this stuff. Let's see. We can do it this way. Tie it there. Okay. And then what you would do is you would tie it on the stick and hang the stick off of your back. So we'll do it this way.
Mama, what's the stick for me?
You have a stick. Okay. Exactly. And you would pack it like you're next. You would pack it like that. And that would be how you would carry your stuff when you're getting ready to run to freedom. All right, Riley, you ready? You got your stuff? And Nyla, explain to them what it is you decided to pack.
So, what I decided to pack was my mom's bunny that she gave to me when I was a baby because it's nice and soft. And when I go to sleep, I'll have something to cuddle with. So, yeah, and I brought my tablet just in case I get bored. And my tablet can serve no internet, so that means I can bring my tablet wherever I want, even though it can bring no internet. So yeah, and my headphones to connect to from it, and then a little thing so I can tie my bunny's ears. And yeah, that's all I brought.
And Riley, what is it you decided to take?
My tablet and my toy.
Your tablet and her toys. All right. Let's move on to the next activity. The next activity is egg cracking party. So, Nyla, go ahead and take and pass out the money to your sister. All right. After the Civil War, once people were free because of the Emancipation Proclamation, they didn't have a lot of money. And so they had to have fundraisers to help raise money to build schools, to build churches. And one of the ways they raised money was to do have like a kind of like a fair. And so one thing they did was they had cake walks and it was a dance contest. Another thing they did that was very interesting was that they had what they called an egg cracking party. And what you would do is you would pay 25 cents for every egg that you wanted to use to play the game. So the idea is that you take an egg and your partner has an egg. And what you do is you count to three, 1, 2, 3, and you smash them and smash the eggs into each other. And whose ever egg cracks, they have to give their egg to the other person. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most eggs gets to take them home. And they would either make egg salad or deviled eggs with them. Okay, you ready to play? Yeah. Okay, it's going to be 25 cents each, people. We need to raise money for this school. All right, you get one egg. Thank you, ma'am. And you get one egg. One egg for you and one egg for you. All right. Are you ready? You ready? You got to hold them and then y'all crack them and touch them to each other. Using one hand. So you go like that, okay? 3. Well, nope, you got to crack hers. Touch your egg to her egg, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Anybody's egg crack? Nyla, do you have one? Try it again. 3. Let's see. Hold it this way. That way. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Yours cracked. Okay. Oh, you don't open it. You got to give it to Nyla. Okay. Wipe your hands on it. Wipe your hands. Okay. You got to give me 25 cents so you can play again. You can either keep it or buy a new egg. You're going to keep it. Okay. I need 25 cents from you so you can get another egg. All right. We're raising money for this church. All right. Okay, Riley, try it again.
3.
I'll do the countdown. You ready, Riley? Wipe it on the towel there. There you go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Nyla, you don't hold her hand. You're cheating.
Now she's winning.
All right, good job. Very good. Okay, girls, put your eggs in there. And that is how they raised money for the churches by playing these games. We got to move on to the next one. We'll play again. Maybe you and mommy will play. Let's see. All right. Can you put those up for me, please? On to our next activity. Juneteenth. Juneteenth is celebrated in the state of Texas, and now it is a nationwide holiday where we celebrate when the African Americans in Texas found out that they were free. The Emancipation Proclamation actually freed them, the African Americans, on January 1st, 1863. Now, we don't know why the Texans did not know of their freedom, if it was because the plantation owners refused to, or if the troops wanted to wait until the final harvest so they could make some more money. But they did not find out until June 19th, 1865. That's 2 years later that they were free. And Major General Gordon Granger came to Galveston, Texas. You know where Galveston is? Yeah, by where the beach and water is. And he gave a shortened speech of what part of the proclamation. And Nyla is going to read what he actually, what his speech was to the people. And as part of the celebration of Juneteenth, the African Americans would have a parade, and they would have speakers, and they would have someone read this portion of the proclamation in celebration of their freedom. And Juneteenth for the African Americans was very similar to July 4th. They hung flags, waved their flags around. They were proud of their country, proud to be free. They would stay up all night long, cook meat in the ground. They would dig big holes and put wood and coals and fire and cook pigs. The women would stay up and have cake, make cakes and pies, and it was a big, big party. And we have to feed the horses, yes. And so, Nyla, as part of our Juneteenth celebration, can you read to us what the general had, what he spoke to the African Americans?
Okay. Okay. The people are informed that in a, accordance with a proclamation proclamation from the execu- executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of our personal rights and rights of property between farm former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore extinct, existing between them become that the that employer and the higher labor. The freed are advised to remain at their present homes and work for bad wages. They are informed that they will not be allowed to collect a military post and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere.
Thank you. And as part of the celebration, we're going to have a mini celebration, and we're going to do a toast to Juneteenth and to our freedom. Cheers. Let's have a parade. Let's have a parade. Yay, yay. We're free. We're free. We're free, free, free. We're free. Woo! That must be some good apple juice. All right, let's move on to our last and final. This is probably the girls going to be the favorite. It is the George Washington Carver experiment.
George Washington. Done. Done. This is how country people say George Washington. They say it George Washington.
No, you're not going to sit down. Okay. All right. So, because we're going to do an experiment, George Washington Carver created over 300. Can you imagine over 300 products with peanuts? He invented peanut butter. He used peanuts for soap and many other things. George Washington Carver, not yet. George Washington Carver was a very, very educated person. And he also created over 100 products made from sweet potatoes. A lot of people don't know that, but not only peanuts, but he made products with sweet potatoes and over 100 of them. And because he was successful in a lot of these agricultural advances, he helped the South become very prosperous because of the agriculture. He taught them how to use soybeans every other year so that these soybeans could bring nutrients back into the soil. So if you can imagine being in a lab, because George Washington Carver performed a lot of his experiments and found a lot of his products with his research in a lab in Tuskegee Institute. Shout out to Tuskegee. And so today we're going to do an experiment that probably George Washington Carver probably did. So we have peanut oil, and we filled it up. This is peanut oil with about a fourth of it.
Yeah.
And then we have some water. And what we're going to do is pick a color. What color do you want to color your water? What color you want, Riley? Okay, you want that. You want brown or you want another color? Another color. Nyla, what color are you getting? You're getting pink. Okay.
Are you doing color? I'm gonna get this one.
You want yellow?
Yeah.
Let's use this one. Okay. Because that one does better. All right. So go ahead. Take your drops. Put 3 drops in. This one's yours. 3 drops in your water. And Riley's turn over to go back over here. Go back behind the table, princess. 3 drops into your water. Okay, Okay, good. Keep going. Okay, now stir it with the knife. Stir the water. Here's yours. Stir your knife. Stir your water to mix it up. Okay. So you've got yellow, she's got red. Okay, go ahead and take, or pink. Take the water and pour it into your larger glass and tell me what you see. What do you see? What happens? It mixed, yeah? It's bubbling. Oh, that's okay. We'll clean it up. No stirring. What do you see? Go down at eye level. What do you see now? You see bubbles. Is it mixed? No.
The pink was supposed to be on top of the oil or mixed, but the pink was supposed to be mixed with the oil, but the pink is going down on the oil, and the peanut oil is going on top of the pink. I spy my little light something yellow. It starts.
Oh. So which one is lighter? Is the peanut oil or the water lighter? Peanut oil is lighter, huh? Interesting. Very nice. Okay. So, and we also have, what do we have at the top there too, Nyla? What does it look like at the top?
At the top, it looks like there pink bubbles on top.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little pink there too. Yeah, Riley? All right, let's see what will happen if we put some different materials in there. Okay, let's start off. You've got a screw in there. Let's start off with the screw. Riley, you have a screw in yours. And what do you think it'll do? Do you think it'll go all the way to the bottom? Or do you think it'll go in the middle? Or you think it'll be at the top?
I think it's gonna go on the bottom because the oil is basically like a cloud and it can go through it and go to the bottom.
Okay. Riley, is it going to go at the bottom or in the middle or at the top? The middle? Yeah. Okay. All right. Throw it in there and see what happens.
Yes.
Oh, it went right through to the bottom. Okay. Let's try the Lego. Let's see where do you think the Lego will go? Oh, it's not. It's floating. It floats to the top. Wow. No pushing it down. Okay, lastly, the marshmallows. Let's see what happens with the marshmallows. Look, Nyla, yours went down. Riley, yours went down too. It didn't stay at the top. Interesting. Yeah, put your marshmallows in. Floats at the top. All right. So there we have it. We are doing an experiment with peanut oil. And it's very interesting to see that the peanut oil is sitting on top of the water because the water is denser than the peanut oil. Very interesting. I did not know that. So, ladies and gents, we are going to let this sit overnight. We're going to take a picture of it tomorrow and share it with you and see if it still stays the same. You think it's going to look the same tomorrow morning?
I think the Lego's gonna stay the same because it cannot change in the water because it's can't change, and the thing and the game and the screw will not will stay the same, and I think the marshmallows will start probably getting soaked up with water and sinking down.
Okay, there we have it. All right, ladies, gents, we thank you guys for joining us today as we celebrated Black History with several different activities. We hopefully you had a good time. Now, did you have a good time? Yeah. This was fun. Hopefully my children and possibly your children or yourself have learned something today. Again, Shades of Melanin t-shirt you can find on the Texas Brown Sugar website. Thank you guys for joining us. And again, check out our Instagram stories to find out what our George Washington Carver project looked like. Thank you guys. And hopefully you will have a blessed, beautiful night. And we will see you all next week.
Bye.